So business is being busy in some activity or like keeping ourselves engrossed in some activity with some motive. The motive of course is earning profits. Okay. So here the only motive with which we engross ourselves in some activity is relevant only if profit making is the objective from the CFA curriculum's perspective. So business models, then what in what activities you're keeping yourself engrossed and on what model that activity is running. Okay, so that is what is the topic here, what we are going to discuss, the business model. So what models exist and what are the models are applicable or applied by various organizations for running their business. So describe key features of business models. A successful firm must provide a product or service, of course, find customers, yes, deliver the product or service and make profit. Business model explains how a firm either does or proposes to do this. Like, yeah, see, a company is existing with some motive. They have a company has been, you know, a company has been set up, company has been established for making some product, giving some service to some customers, and then making profit. And how they are going to do this in a most efficient way is what we are learning today and going to learn because they are going to apply some models for doing that. So this business model explain you how the firm does all this, like making a product or service or providing a product or service, finding customers, delivering them the product or service and making profits. So how they do this is well explained by the business model. So how we will provide it, what product, sell it and make a profit is clearly an oversimplification, but this is the essence of a business model. So every business today is existing only for one purpose, that is profit. But before profit, they have to provide certain products to customers or certain services to customers. Okay, that means they have to make some product, they have to sell it and generate revenues, and then after deducting all their expenses they expect some profit. Okay, that is what is the business model all about. So in practice the answers to these questions have many facets. Here we present a framework that incorporates some of the complexities involved. It involves answering the question who, for like who is making this, what are they making this, how are they making, where are they making and how much they are making. So here is what the questions are there. Who is making, who is making that particular product. So who is making the particular product? Company. What are they making? They can make any product, like you know, if I take Maruti Suzuki, that's a company. Okay, what they make? Cars. How they make? Of course they have their setup in Gurgaon in India or any other place, and that is what we can say. Where how they make, they use certain machineries, they have automobile engineers, they all are involved in making that particular product. How much they make, it depends upon how much is the demand in the market. So who is making cars? Maruti Suzuki. What they are making? Of course cars. How they are making? By using certain technology and certain manpower. Where are they making? In Gurgaon. And how much they are making depends upon the market. Okay, the demand. So a business model should do the following: identify the firm's potential customers, like who, that's what we discussed right now. Who are the ones whom the company is targeting? So Maruti, you know, is making a SUV, sports utility vehicle. You know who they are targeting? Are they targeting old people? Are they targeting like the mid-age people? No, they're targeting youngsters for that, because sports utility vehicle is some vehicle, like you know, which is more like preferred by the youngsters. Old people, old men, they don't want to use such big vehicles because they don't drive usually. They may opt for a driver for that purpose. So sports utility vehicle is not for them. Or if I say Johnsons and Johnsons make products for whom? for kids, for babies. Okay, so like we'll read out these points. How they are, so identify a firm's potential customers, who, how they are acquired, the cost of customer acquisition, acquired in the sense how you get your customers, what you are spending, how much money you are spending to get them, what you are giving them to make them satisfied. So potential customers can be defined in innumerable ways, ranging from every consumer within a geographic area to dog owners to only the home country's military in case of a weapon. Anyone can be a customer in the world, anyone. Okay, but the preference for the products may differ. So this is called segmenting. We are segmenting. That means characterization of customer groups, because every human being is a customer in this world, but they have different requirements. Army has a requirement for weapon. We don't have that. Describe the key assets and suppliers to the firm. How? So key assets may be like patent, software, skilled employees. Suppliers may be battery manufacturer for electric vehicle, lithium miner for battery maker, and supplier of large excavation machinery for a lithium miner. So here there's a chain, right? So here, suppliers can be, if you are making EV vehicle, so battery manufacturer will supply the battery to you. For making batteries, lithium, because the batteries are lithium ion batteries, so lithium has to be extracted, and that will be extracted in some mines. So lithium miner will give the lithium metal to the battery makers, and then to extract lithium from the mines, we want very big excavation machinery, and that will be supplied by some company who makes this kind of machinery. Describe the firm's product or service. That means what they are giving, how it meets a need for its potential customers, and what differentiates its products from those of competitors. Example, low price, premium quality, and innovative features. That's what we see. A firm's product or service, how it is, giving satisfaction to the customers. Is it of very premium quality, what they desire? Is it of low price? That means some products are low price, premium quality, and has many usages. Okay, let's say a laptop or a smartphone has multiple features, right? Explain how the firm will sell its product or service. So, online, physical, direct sales, they may set up some workshops, okay, or some like mobile outlets. So how they sell, it depends upon them. What kind of strategy they have, it depends upon them. Whether they want to sell it through dealers or they directly want to sell, etc. So firms that sell to other businesses are called B2B, business to business, and firms that sell to customers are called B2C, business to customer. And then they will set up some prices. They will add some markup or margin. So explain its pricing strategy, how much and why buyers will pay that price for its product, given the competitive landscape of the market. So pricing strategies, companies with undifferentiated products, that means are called commodity producers. That means you will take it. There's no other option, like oil, gas, home loans. Industries with few competitors or highly differentiated products enjoy pricing power. So there are certain industries which have very few competitors, like Android. Almost I don't think anyone is competing with Android except Apple or some Windows. Windows is closed now. So Android is for the mobile phones, the best one. So they enjoy pricing power. They are the price makers, not price takers. They have monopoly, like some patented drugs. So companies may be able to charge a premium price by including services or features that are valued by customers. Of course, they will be they are the ones who have that patent, or who are or the ones who can only provide that product to the people. Let's say some company has come out with a cancer vaccine. No other company has made. So now they have the monopoly. They have the patents. Now they can charge premium also, seeing like how that particular thing can create value to the customers, and extra services if they're giving, etc. They may add cost based upon that. Price discrimination is nothing but different prices for different customers. Okay, so common, see, like it goes on, like in case of colleges, schools, tuitions as well. See, someone who is very known to me, okay, I may charge some X amount as fees. Every student is equal to me. Why am I taking my example only? Just to explain you, price discrimination goes everywhere. Okay, if my relative comes to me, I may give him some discount of 50 rupees, let's say, on something. Let's say just a small example, x minus 50. If some person who is from very poor background comes and approaches me, I may consider something for him. It depends. Okay, so price discrimination is there. It's in the clothes market also. When you go to someone and you say that I'm like someone who is related to you, or I'm your like I'm your son's friend, or someone like somewhere that I have a relationship, then they will try to reduce the prices, and for someone else they may have a different price. So common examples are tiered pricing based on volume of purchases. Of course, if you're a very big customer, this angle we have to also explore. Very big customer and producing and buying goods in very bulk quantity, you may get good discounts. Volume purchase for volume purchases. Dynamic pricing depending on the time of the day or day of the week. You see, in morning when you go to a shop, they have a different price, and by evening they want to sell all the stock. So they keep a sale kind of thing in Reliance or some stores. You may see coconut water. If you want to take a coconut water, in the sense you want to take coconut, which is like, which has water in it. Look, so this coconut is available for 50 rupees in the morning, but by the end of the day, you may get it for a deal of 20 rupees as well sometimes. So dynamic pricing, like based upon the scenario and based upon the situation, they may change the prices. Like sometimes, like when there's peak season, the airlines may charge premium from you. When there's no one going to that destination or area, like sometimes, then they'll charge less. Then value-based pricing, example, new drug that offers a marginally better protection compared to existing drugs, and auction pricing, example, eBay and all. They auction the products and then they sell it at lower prices. Pricing models for multiple products include the following. So again, if you want to price your good and want to sell in the market, you should have some model. You should have some knowledge. Bundling, where multiple products are complementary. Example, a furnished apartment. Bundling the products may be a profitable strategy. So what at times what happens, you take a flat and they say that we will give you false ceiling, we will give you all the kitchen fittings and all the fittings, everything completely furnished will give you. That's bundling. Apart from the flat, they are also giving this particular interiors also done for you. Okay, but that's not free of cost. Let me tell you, they are charging everything. They are charging for everything, but maybe on a reasonable basis, because they are going to give this furnishing for 100 500 or 1000 flats. So it's okay for them. Razors and blades, when you take razors, blades can be complementary. You take printers, ink cartridges can be complementary. They can sell that with that. I know, like you purchase them separately, but to promote their sales, they can do that for the first time, right? So a company may find it profitable to sell a piece of equipment for a relatively low price and make profits by selling a consumable used with the equipment. That means you go to a printer shop, they have printers, and you ask them for a printer and you purchase that printer, and then again they offer you immediately the cartridge for that, and they say that okay, we'll sell you at discounted price, but again they are pushing their product with this one. Okay, add-on pricing. So if you take certain extra services, they will be charging extra money for you. Penetration pricing. If you want to enter into the market, you can either fix your price very less so that you can get a lot of subscribers, and then you can kind of increase your prices in the future. That's a secondary matter, but that's called penetration pricing. For you to grow immediately in the market, you have to do that. Freemium pricing, offer a product with basic functionality at no cost, or sell unlock other functionality for a fee. Video game makers have used this strategy to encourage wide usage and then profit on sales of greater functionality. Example, upgraded weapons. Yeah, so what they have done is freemium, offer a product with basic functionality at no cost, but sell or unlock other functionality for a fee. So they are selling, see what they do is they are selling a video game. So when we were kids, we used to take video game from the store, and they used to give us a cassette which had only one game. But this cassettes, what they used to come out with, they used to come out with very high prices, 900 to 1000 rupees. And those cassettes were costing more than games setup or console at times, So freemium pricing is they are giving you, or Windows gives you a computer a laptop or a computer and all, and they install all the software in that. Again, antivirus and extraordinary things you should be buying for making your computer safe or secured. Okay, so this is what they do. They give one thing, or else in US, if you buy in US, if you want to, I would like to say, if you want to take a service provider service when it comes to, talking to people over the phone, over the call. So there is one company called T-Mobile. They'll give you the mobile phone for free of cost. Okay, mobile will be free. Don't worry about that. But they may charge some $500 or $1,000 to you for the services. Maybe they will recover this mobile cost with that itself, but this is free. Okay, Reliance also did this long time back. If you take their services, you get this mobile phone as free of cost. That's what they're trying to show you. Okay. Or the companies in India may sell some tank to some country. Okay. And this tank, they will give them for free of cost, no problem, as a gift. But in future upgradation or whatever these services, they'll charge heavily. Hidden revenue. So online content may be free, but generate revenue through ads. For example, an internet search is free for user, while search engines revenues come from selling user data. So, like whenever if you are uploading a video on YouTube and there's some ads come, then what? That's generating revenue, right? For whom? For the company. So generate revenue through ads. For example, internet search is free for user, while search engines revenue. That means YouTube will get revenue from selling user data. That means if I am uploading a video in YouTube and there are some advertisements which someone wants to put with my video because my video is like seen by many people, YouTube will charge something from this people who want to, put some ads in YouTube through my channel. Okay. So let's say Samsung wants to promote, I'm into education, right? So Samsung has come with a tablet, a pen tablet kind of thing, that product they are selling. So this will be shown in the like through ads. This particular what we say, this pen tablet will be shown in form of ads whenever you open my video in the YouTube, and YouTube will charge Samsung for this. In turn, you will also get some benefit. Okay. Maybe some benefit in form of some royalty would be paid by the company to you, because they are also using your platform to advertise themselves. Subscription model. So models that offer alternatives to outright purchases include the following. Subscription model. Microsoft model for software has changed from selling the software to subscription, paying monthly for access to their Office suite of software. Licensing and franchising. You can take license and sell someone's goods, or franchisee and sell someone's goods, and then you give them the royalty or money for selling their goods. Okay. So it depends upon what kind of contract you have with your with the company which is giving you license for the production. Like we got Dr. Reddy's got license for producing the Sputnik vaccine for COVID-19. The Russian company, they have given this, and the AstraZeneca has given that to the this Poonawala's company. Okay, for making the vaccine and selling in India. Covishield. Value proposition and value chain. So firm's value proposition refers to how customers will value the characteristics of the product or service, given the competing products and their prices. So yeah, what can create value to you is what you value the most. So how the firm executes its value proposition is referred to as value chain. So we'll see that a firm's value chain comprises the assets of the firm. So how come a firm's value is seen? Assets, and how its organization will add value and exploit the firm's competitive advantage. Like, see, whatever assets they have is what the value they already have, and then how they will create value with their products in the market for themselves, seeing the competitive environment around them. So the value chain encompasses the quality of the product. Like, see, if there are 10 competitors, like how this Maruti Suzuki is selling its product, because they're saying that they're creating value for you by lot of savings. How? they are the most fuel efficient. Their life cycle cost, if you calculate when compared to other car makers, that is the least, because they sell the car at the cheapest price. Their services are very reasonable. Their parts are very cheaper. Okay, so their servicing cost is cheaper, etc. They are creating value for you, right? So the value chain encompasses the quality of product, its functionality, service, that is included the sale process and the pricing relative to the competition, as I gave an example. So in 1985, the book written by the Michael Porter gives 5 activities in value chain analysis: inbound logistics, that is inside the company, how the product is like from production, how the product is like, passing in different stages from production to it's going out in the market. Then operations. So all this, if are very intact, that can create value. Okay, because everywhere, if this is intact, you save some bucks. If this is intact, less blunders happen, more the proper strategies are implemented, you may save a lot of bucks. Outbound logistics good, then everything is intact, you may save a lot of money because of less damage or losses to your product. Good marketing strategy can create wonders for your product, more sales and service. So these all are very important factors for creating value for your product. That's the reason why they call value chain analysis. They have not given a lot of detail regarding that, but this is okay to understand. Describe various types of business models. Now comes the last question of the chapter. We will understand this. Conventional business models tend to be industry specific. Examples include those followed by natural resource producers, like, I'm speaking about mining, manufacturers, distributors, retailers, banks, brokers, service providers, and software. Other business models include the following. See, today's world has changed. These are all conventional business models. And the examples are also given in front of you. Mining is a very old kind of business. Manufacturing running since long time and through ages. Distributors. Who are distributors? The one who are existing in the market and selling your goods. Retailers, they take from the distributors and sell to the direct customers. B2C. Distributors are B2B. Banks into the banking business, giving services. Brokers. All these are conventional business where there are a lot of different models which have come today. Online businesses, etc. So private label manufacturers or contract manufacturers kind of a business. Let's say if you want to, if your company's name is Britannia and you don't want to set up a factory in Hyderabad, but you want your biscuits to get manufactured, so you can hire some people here who can do this for you. And when you give a contract to them for manufacturing your biscuits in their factory with the same conditions and with the same quality what you do in your company, and they will ensure that they will do it for you, but you have to pay a good amount to them. Like, okay, you'll explore all the things, like you'll see, instead of instead of setting a factory here, it's better to give it to the contract manufacturers that can save a lot of bucks for you even. So companies produce products for others to market under their own brand name. Example, Costco's Kirkland branded products. Yeah, there are many companies who do that. So here there are some 10 companies who are making biscuits for Britannia, and Britannia is just keeping its label and selling it to the customers in the market. That can happen, right? Licensing agreements. Company brand is used by another company on its products for a fee, yeah, for royalty, such as Lunchbox branded with Marvel character. So if you are selling a lunchbox with Marvel character on it, you have to pay a fee to the Marvel, the guys who make the movies under Marvel's banner. Like many movies have come, right? Value added resellers, they offer such things: installation, service, support, or customization for complex equipment. That means, there are companies who are selling you air conditioners, but they are not giving the installation service to you. There are certain other companies who are taking this kind of contracts from the big retailers, and they are coming and doing this for you. Okay, so that can also happen. Service providers can be different, retailers can be different. Innovations in business models often occur due to new entrants, sometimes bringing new technology into the industry to challenge the incumbents. Example include pricing of software as a service, SaaS. Software as a service. That means they are giving softwares to various companies as a service. They make softwares for companies and give it to them. SaaS. Okay. Then comes, so here what we have discussed, All these things are very important to learn because you get awareness of different new things happening in the market. These are all innovations in business models. And then low cost, ultra low cost airlines. So you don't know how they are doing all this, but they are profitable in that. It's their model. That is what models. You bring a unique model, you can rule the market. These are all unique models. And discount brokers like Zerodha. I can tell you this guy is like, like what they were and what they are today. You can see their history. And network effects refers to increase in value of network as its user base grows. Examples of this include WhatsApp. So as more and more people get, join WhatsApp, eBay, Facebook and all, they get money. So network effects support an initial strategy of penetration pricing. Network, first they gave all these things for free. Everyone can enter freely into this, but now if you want to advertise your business, you want to promote your business, you want to post some ads, you have to pay money. Okay, some they will give. So Google also, so Gmail gives you certain storage. Once you breach that storage capacity, you have to pay some amount for getting more storage. That's what. So network effects capitalize on both size and scope. Some networks are two-sided or multi-sided, such as Airbnb, which has a multitude of hosts and guests. They have different properties to offer, and that too they have different segments of customers. They have they have premium properties, they have budget properties, etc. to offer. Crowdsourcing models benefit from user contributions. That means they take money from crowd and they start something. Content in the case of Wikipedia. So these people get a lot of content from people. Okay, there are a lot of users who are in Wikipedia. Like we are users, right? We whenever we want to search something for finance, we search that on Google and we get a lot of websites, and then we become user of that. Traffic conditions and events in case of Waze, and product improvements or new applications in case of open source software. So all this is what you have seen. So you can go to this chapter. It's a very simple one. More of the common ones. I'm sending you 2 PDFs today. Tomorrow we will start this topic. Capital structure. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.